What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Street Fighter Duel video. Alright guys, server notice coming up, and we've got zero news about what's happening next. Normally what would happen is you'd have this little section here plastered right on your screen, and it would tell you, hey guys, this is what to expect going forward. So nothing has been shown, but I do want to talk about something else real quick. So I'm going to actually exit this for 1 second and go to this screen. You guys can see here on top of the title, this has been kind of circulating around for quite some time, but they've actually got a trailer out, and I want to cover this with you guys. So this could be some fairly big news going forward for Street Fighter, perhaps Street Fighter Duel as well, because if you can see on the title, Street Fighter 6 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle collaboration trailer. Let's check it out together. Curious to see what this is all about.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant.
So there's a lot to unpack here. I'm going to go ahead and talk about this real quick as I go through this slowly. Okay, so first off, homage to the old Ninja Turtles. Not super old Ninja Turtles, but more like the one generation above, where they all look the same pretty much, but the colors are in their headbands and their knee pads, everything. I'm very, very happy to see they chose the proper generation of Turtles to bring into the game, not this new bullshit generation that we've been seeing, right? So right away you can tell Leo, Donnie, Mikey, and Raph are not in the game, okay? They're not in the game. I just want to point this out. There are costumes that Street Fighter 6 is presenting for people to use, so you can be the full-on Ninja Turtles, but you have to play as your own character. And how do I know this? Well, because all the moves that are being done by the Turtles here are all moves that are Street Fighter related. So these are costumes, right? Costumes, you can see here, specifically says it in there. So Street Fighter 6 is going to have that, which is pretty huge, to be honest with you. You get accessories, of course. You can actually have the Turtles headbands. And then you get yourself some emotes as well, too, where you can actually do specific actions like the Turtles. And then you get stamps, okay? So, and more. So there's comics. It looks like there's some comics there, etc. Right? So it looks like some interactions here with Nickelodeon. Of course, Nickelodeon owning them. Hasbro being the toy factory that owns them. So overall, this is great. I'm actually really happy about this because you can also see here. Hold on a sec. Where is it? The Leo's doing a Shoryuken, right? There you go. Right there. So you could tell it is definitely a costume, not the Turtles themselves. So I wanted to talk about that real quick and why there's been a little bit of a lull in Street Fighter Duel. So because of the lack of maintenance or update, and I know for a fact that we were not supposed to know about the Turtles collaboration as being the next thing. We were just kind of told, I think, right, accidentally, and there was some data mining involved. I think that with that being said, we may very well still see this happen sooner than later, right? I don't want to have too much hope, but seeing that Street Fighter 6 is now having these guys in it, let me just quickly get this is what I wanted, so I was hoping to get that. The fact that Street Fighter 6 has the Ninja Turtles there now is a pretty good sign to know that perhaps Street Fighter Duel might do the same. Now, of course, there are different developers, even though the publishers are different, and of course the deal between Street Fighter Duel and Street Fighter 6 is probably completely off the charts different in terms of what the expectations are, but it's still a good sign to see that Street Fighter is still being involved. The reason why I say this is because when I was shopping with my kid yesterday, we saw Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles as another collaboration. And I was like, wait, does Street Fighter end? But then I looked at it online and no, Street Fighter still doing it's just Ninja Turtles are branching out to as many popular IPs as they can, and they're just doing collaborations. Well, hell, big up to them, because the Turtles themselves, in my opinion, are some of the biggest, baddest or IPs out there. I grew up on the Turtles. I loved everything about them. I used to have the entire set of Ninja Turtles plus Krang and Shredder and the Foot Soldiers, and I had all of them. I had like the April O'Neil, Casey Jones. I had their car that could shoot out pizzas in the front. Like, it was all of, like, the toys were nuts, right? And they were some of the best toys, and not to mention some of the best games for the NES, SNES, and arcades. Like, the Turtles play a big part in a lot of our memories. So I think from what I'm seeing, we may actually still see it sometime soon. I'm hoping, considering Street Fighter 6 just did it, right? Or is doing it on August 8th. August still might be the month for the Turtles. And I'm not 100% sure about that, but I'm just taking a guess. And I want to share this trailer with you guys to see what your thoughts are. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Do you guys think it's possible that we may still see the Turtles pop up in August? Because again, we don't have any news about what's going on with the next unit. Like, I would have imagined by now, they would have at least told us, like, hey, this is what's happening. Expect, so and so to come out. Twitter usually does it around 1 o'clock, so maybe 1 o'clock today I might still see it, and I'll probably report on it. But right now, nothing's out, right? So, and we've already got news on maintenance, so that's usually, like, we usually get the Twitter post the day before the maintenance. So I'm looking at my clock here. It's an hour and a half away. So an hour and a half away, I may see something that pops up. Outside of that, let me just check out Discord to make sure that there's nothing I missed. I haven't been very active on the Discord recently. Let's see. Yeah, no, I don't see anything. So normally we would get some news like, hey guys, there's something to expect. Yeah, no, nothing. We haven't got any news. Mum's the word. So I'm sorry guys, I don't have much news to give you right now, but as of 1 o'clock, I'll check out Twitter as I usually do, and I'm hoping to see some form of update on the Twitter page regarding who the next unit's going to be. I predicted Balrog, but again, we were told something different. Well, at least one individual was told, like Hayes was told something different, and I'm not sure to take his word at face value that it's not going to be Balrog and it's going to be a unit that no other game has but is around. So I think Hayes was saying he believes it's going to be Fortune Teller Rose. I mean, hey, listen, it's absolutely possible because we haven't had a new Rose in a long time, right? So I'm not going to sit here and say that he's wrong because he might be absolutely right. So until we see the Twitter page, I don't really have news, but I did want to share the Ninja Turtles collaboration with Street Fighter 6, and I found it interesting that August 6th is when it's going to come out. So I could still see this, guys, going through sometime either this month or the following month for Street Fighter Duel. Fingers are crossed that we do get some news soon and that we actually get to see the Turtles live in Street Fighter Duel. All right, guys, this is Payne. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.